real cases before a real judge.
Plaintiff Amber Lawson says the defendant was supposed to be her best friend, but she has betrayed her several times. Amber claims 2 of the defendant's boyfriends hit on Amber, but when Amber told the defendant, she refused to believe it. Amber's suing because she claims the defendant stole her identity to get cable in her home. Defendant Sarah Fuentes says Amber often puts herself in a position to be alone with Sarah's boyfriends and would often come by Sarah's house when Sarah was not at home and ask her boyfriends for money. Sarah's countersuing for emotional distress and harassment.
Start with you.
Your Honor, I am extremely upset and saddened that we even have to be here today. This is my supposed best friend from high school, and she's betrayed me in a number of different ways. On 2 separate occasions, 2 separate men that she was significantly involved with hit on me, and I told her about them, and she said that it didn't happen, and she didn't believe me, and she's very, very conniving. And
what'd you do when they hit on you? What'd you say to them?
I told him no. I told him no, I didn't want to do that. She's my friend. I couldn't do that. I wasn't attracted to them anyways.
How did they respond?
Huh?
How did they respond?
They kept trying, and
really?
I left. Yeah, yeah.
Your Honor, if I may interrupt, if they were supposedly hitting on her numerous amount of times, why did she keep putting herself into that position? That was my point to her, and that's part of why we're here today.
What do you mean,
ended our friendship.
being alone in their company?
Correct. When she was asked to leave.
It wasn't numerous times, it was numerous men.
I thought you said they hit on you numerous times.
No, not after the first one. Not numerous times.
So they only hit on you once?
No.
Where do we get numerous from? Am I hearing things?
I'm more confused than you are.
Somebody is numerous.
Really
Either you have numerous men or they hit on her numerous times.
Okay, not numerous. 2 men. 1 time each man.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
That's 2 times.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. You wanted to say something about your men hitting on her?
I would like to just add to that. The 2 men, it was 2 men. The first time I wasn't home, she knew I wasn't home. She called me, found out I wasn't home, and went to my house to begin with, knowing that I wasn't there to ask them for money. So
really?
I'm not sure what kind of favors.
No, sir, I did not.
All right.
There was one occasion where she was not there. Was I had come to stay the night at her house, and this was actually the second man. Well, I was staying at her house both times, but the second one, she left in the morning, and I didn't know that she had left, and that man had come upstairs and tried to wake me up.
I woke you up. Okay.
No,
you must have memory lapse.
All right. What else do you want to tell me about your friendship?
Oh, well, one of those men happens to be serving 32 years in prison right now for being a significant dealer of cocaine in the county. And there was actually one incident where I had come and seen her, and we went out to dinner, and we had her second child, her baby, with her, and we came back, and there were cops surrounded the house. In the front, in the back, there was somebody in the back getting arrested, some guy named Pinguino, I don't even know, getting arrested, and I'm freaking out, and I don't know what's going on. She's like, we need to go talk to, we need to go talk to my boyfriend at the time. Nobody knows besides me and him, but I have drugs, money, and guns inside the house, and I need to get them out. So we're gonna go to Walmart, get a lockbox to put all this stuff in. We're gonna go to a friend's house, pick up their car, drop the baby off there, pick up their car, go to Walmart, get this stuff, put it away, take it to him, and it was pure chaos, Your Honor.
Did you?
She wouldn't let me get out of my car to get into my vehicle. We had to go to her friend's house and drop off her baby, and there was nothing I could do. I was with her. So
far, you've admitted to multiple felonies. Do you agree that that's what you did? She says she was an accomplice to multiple felonies.
I feel like I was being held hostage,
No, Your
Honor.
Honor, that's not the situation that was at hand that evening. She is correct. My ex at the time is currently serving 32 years in prison for dealing cocaine. That is 100% correct. However, he did ask us to put his money. He had cash in the house, and he asked us to get a safe deposit box and take it to him at work because he was going to be out of town.
Why were there cops at your house in the first place then?
The cops weren't at my
then
house.
what happened?
Yes, they were.
We dropped it off. She came back to the house with me and stayed the night.
Hurry up and get you all out of here before they catch you at the door. What bills are you suing her for?
In January of 2011, I began receiving phone calls from collection agencies saying that I owed Comcast $355.09. I told them that I'd never had Comcast. I don't have an account with them. I asked for the address of the account, and I realized the address was one of Sarah's addresses. And I texted her about it and asked her about it, and I have the text messages.
All right, and how did she respond? Tell me.
She said, I'm at work, let me call you back later. And then when she finally did, she said, I was going to call you, my phone died.
My phone was dead.
My phone was dead. But let me call Comcast
tomorrow and see what I can work out.
Yes,
ma'am?
That is correct, Jonna. There was bills, a Comcast bill at my address in her name. However, the arrangement was Amber was supposed to become a roommate at the time. It was me and another roommate and our boyfriends at the time. We're all living together. She was going to move in, and she was going to be going to school at Ivy Tech. She was living in Crawfordsville at the time, driving to and from, didn't want to do all the transport. So she
Not
was,
your type of transport.
She did. She actually had called to put those in her name. She had given permission for those to be put in her name.
No, I did not.
The agreement was that we were to be responsible for the lease. Me and my roommate at the time were responsible for the lease, and she was going to be responsible for the utilities. She also had put Duke and Vectrin in her name, and I also have been paying those bills.
So what are you admitting to owing here
there.
when you talk to her about paying?
I believe that was for the price of the boxes. And I did speak to her about it. It's like I said, it's been several years.
Price of boxes, the Comcast boxes.
Correct. Correct, because the bill had been paid throughout the time that it was there.
But I got a phone call from a collection agency saying that I owe Comcast, but you also opened an account with DirecTV and with Verizon.
Yes.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer if the police don't get to you first.
I did file a police report.
Oh, and listen to this. If you still want me to send it, I told you, no wonder you told her you send the police. If she told you this, I'll pay you when I get my taxes. Yeah, you knew that was fraud immediately. What do you say to that, ma'am? You agree now?
I did agree to pay for the price of the boxes for Comcast because those boxes were left at my home.
DirecTV and Verizon, what about those?
Those were, I asked her if we could put the DirecTV at my second address when we moved, and she did agree to that. She called to have it put in her name. I didn't have access. She filed a police.
Did you pay them?
Yes, I did pay those bills.
Oh, so why do you think
bills.
You have the bills?
Yes.
You paid them all off. So you have any idea if
whatever her early termination fee was when it was disconnected at the time that she asked me to have it disconnected was.
Why did she ask you to have it disconnected?
Because we had fallen out because she had.
Had you paid in a timely manner?
With the DirecTV, there was a couple of late payments.
All right, so that's why she asked you to turn them off, because you weren't paying on time and you were jeopardizing her credit. Your emotional distress is for what?
My credit, these are on my credit report still. I'm a full-time student. I work full-time. I'm trying to better myself. I can't even, there's been jobs that I've applied for where they check your credit and I can't get a job because of it.
She can't get a job because she has a poor job history.
No, I don't. Sir,
this doesn't help. This also
sir, I used to be an EMT.
Strike.
I'm a nursing student. I'm currently a CNA. I'm pretty sure my job history is better than yours.
Good. Where you work?
I work at the Village Pantry in Lafayette.
It's a gas station.
It's all right. It's all right.
She dropped out of nursing school, by the way.
Pardon me?
I didn't out of nursing school because she couldn't handle it.
I didn't go to nursing school because I'm a single mother of 2 children. Thanks to somebody.
You don't even have custody of one of them.
Thanks to somebody who decided to take it to another level and have my mother take my child away.
Yes, I told you.
I do have to.
After the incident of that night when I was in the vehicle with her and all the felonies happened, yes, when all of the transportation happened, I freaked out, went home and called my mom. My mom is best friends with her mom. Still to this day, they're still friends.
My mother put her through
and
college.
my mom called her mom Her mom called me and said, I need your help. I want to get custody of her child. And I was there when her baby was born. So when her mom came to me and said, you know, I need your help, I went to her and I said, yeah, you need to get that child out of there. There's guns, there's cocaine.
And what about the other one that was there?
Money.
What about the other one that was there?
Your
what about
mom
the other one that was
working on
there?
that, and I'm pretty sure your mom's working on it right now.
Oh, is she?
Yes, she is.
Interesting.
Ma'am, your counterclaim, how does she owe you for emotional distress and harassment?
She is the one who caused the problem. She didn't bring anything to my attention that anything was going on between her and my mother. I now have to pay lawyer fees and several other things in order to regain custody of my daughter. However, for some reason I was found an unfit mother for my daughter, but I did have my son at the time, which I still have custody of. Even after my husband went to jail, I was drug tested. We went through court. My charges were dropped. I was never found guilty of anything or being an unfit mother to my children. I should be able to have my daughter, but unfortunately, thanks to her going to my mom and causing this issue, I have to go through the court.
No, thanks to the judge, not thanks to her. She can report and tell and make up everything she wants, but they investigate and they determine if there's probable cause, and if the judge determines that that it is true or that he believes it, then he removes the child. She can't remove it. She doesn't have any authority. All she does is report it. The judge agreed with her.
You stole my identity, Sarah.
I stole your identity, and that's why Lafayette police did not arrest me for it.
But you definitely had utilities in her name that you used and failed to pay.
She called to put those into her name.
I understand, but you used them and you didn't pay them. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed. She hasn't caused you any emotional distress. Have a good day.
You stole my identity. Your is an illegal.
Jail, Amber. Okay, so mind your business. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's done. It's over. He's in jail. That's not your business.
No, but it is.
And my kids aren't your business.
Steal my identity.
I didn't steal your identity. I didn't steal your identity.
I never called and authorized that.
Taking me to jail. Criminal charges. Let's see him.
I don't want to take you to jail. I just want you to pay for
Neither
what
did
you
LPD for identity theft that was not committed. You hungry.
Why?
Money hungry. Thank you.
Money hungry. Money hungry.